So we finally come to the end of day 2 of Auto Expo, and we have Abhishek with us over here to tell us about how it went.
Well, day 2 wasn't as action-packed as day 1, but we had a few important launches there.
I believe then it was Mercedes-Benz who started the press conference.
Yes,
first.
Mercedes-Benz kicked off day 2 and they brought out the Marco Polo, which is basically a camping version of the V-Class, their luxury MPV. So if you like to go camping, if you like the outdoors and you like to go camping in the outdoors and stay there rather, this is the ideal vehicle because it just turns into a camper. It's got everything that you need. It's got a sink, it's got a kitchen, it's got a nice warm cozy bed. So it's got everything. And you just press off a button. At the press of a button, it just turns into a camper. You press it again, it's your normal van and you head back home. So pretty interesting stuff there.
So it's more of a vehicle with which you can go out glamping, and you have two variants of it. One is the Marco Polo and the other one is the Marco Polo Horizon.
But it doesn't come cheap at 1.43 crores. So this is for glamping and not just camping.
Then I believe next was Volkswagen.
That's right. So Volkswagen showed off their ID Cross, which is their first electric SUV. So it's got all-wheel drive. It can hit 180 kilometers per hour, and yet it can do 500 kilometers on a single charge. So it'll be interesting to see how they make this into a production model, and I guess this one will be for enthusiasts.
Pretty impressive then. Then we had Maruti Suzuki who got the new Brezza.
That is correct. So Maruti Suzuki finally got out the updated Brezza here, and no diesel now. So it just gets the 1.5 petrol that is also present in the Ciaz. So 1.5 liter engine, about 103 bhp, and it also gets an automatic gearbox, a 4-speed, the same one that comes in the Ciaz, so it gets added convenience. This is more like a midlife update for the Brezza, so it will give it a little longer life before the all-new car comes in. But I guess this should improve sales. So yeah.
So diesels are any which way being globally phased out, and then we have this petrol unit with a automatic 4-speed torque converter.
Right.
And then, of course, there was Shah Rukh over there to unveil the Hyundai Creta.
Right. So the biggest unveil of the day was definitely the Creta. And like Ninad said, you had Shah Rukh who had come to grace the event because it was a really big deal for Hyundai. So the new Creta, much awaited. It's on the same platform as the Kia Seltos. So it gets an updated chassis, it gets an updated engine. In fact, it gets the same 1.4 liter turbocharged petrol engine that comes in the Seltos. Although they haven't unveiled all the details yet, but it's pretty much a given. And of course, the 1.5 liter diesel as well, because Hyundai still believes in diesels. So yeah, and they really didn't show us the interiors, but again, we know it's going to come with a barrage of features, the big touchscreen infotainment system, a nice music system, and all the connectivity features.
Of course, Blue Link to be
That's
added.
correct.
Then we had the MG stall full of people awaiting the Hector Plus.
That is correct. So MG Hector was only lacking one thing as of today. It was the third row seats. And you have the Tata Gravitas that's come out with 7 seats, and it was about time that MG also came out with a 7-seater Hector, and so we had it here. So we didn't really get to experience all 7 seats because they didn't let us go inside and experience the car, but yes, for now we know that was a 7-seater. But more on that later once they do let us inside the car and check out the last row of seats.
Probably our first drive review or the road test will tell us more about it. But then how was the overall experience today?
Like I mentioned before, not too many things happening, but a few important things happening. In fact, you still have the Gloucester left, which will be happening tomorrow. So one last unveil from MG, and I guess that pretty much sums up the Auto Expo. Not really as exciting as the last one, but I guess we still have some interesting products that were shown.
So that's a wrap from us at CarWale.
And make sure you check out our content on the YouTube channel because we've plenty of videos going on there. And if you'd like to read stuff, please make sure you visit the CarWale website. And make sure you comment on the YouTube channels in case you have any questions at all.